Hello, my friends. It's Andrea with an update on the week commencing June 17th, June 23rd. It is an interesting week with special energy because at the end of the week we have the full moon in the tropical Capricorn, and we have on the 20th of June the summer solstice. So this is really eventful, and the energy is at its peak, so to speak. We do have also an important point to make here. It is the mid of the year, and this happens actually quite not so often lately, but it happens. We get the two full moons in the same sign, and this time it would be about the tropical zodiac, this Capricorn zodiac sign, which is emphasized about structure, regulation, tradition, hierarchy. It's about a completion there because it's the full moon that would deliver some results. Then I would like to talk about the market in general, about Bitcoin and about Ethereum, and also to talk about the altcoins, the blue chips. Let's see what recommendations we can give in such a week. But in any case, stay tuned for that. So let's dive into it. I want to talk about the full moon specifically for the week, and I will come up with another detailed video focused on the solstice because this has consequences 3 months after, so it's much more powerful as an event, and I think it deserves its own video, so stay tuned for it these days. I will publish it soon. Now, we do have on the 23rd of June this full moon in the tropical Capricorn. I cast the chart for London, UK. It's at 1 and 7 minutes, so 7 minutes past 1 UTC time, and it is British summer time, 7 minutes past 2 a.m. And ignore the clock phases, ignore the ascendant. We are here only to discuss the planets mainly, and of course, I would like to give a sidereal perspective to it, like usual, with the nakshatras. We do have a focus on the sidereal sign of Gemini, as you see, with the Sun, Venus, and Mercury, all of them together in this sign, and they are in a balanced conjunction, I would say, because you see the difference is like 4-5 degrees between them, and it's quite a balanced distribution of energy that is shown. Venus represents cryptocurrencies, as you know, and Gemini is associated with trading, with markets. Mercury is very strong in this sign, and it is still out of bounds. It will be out of bounds until 29th of June. This means that we will have important news, especially because Mercury is related to news, but also trading will be quite powerful, maybe not necessarily in the BTC area, I mean in a positive way, but otherwise I think it will be quite eventful, and also the week after the full moon is important. So until the end of the month we can say that we will have a interesting dynamics in the markets. Then we do have Jupiter in the sidereal Taurus at 12 degrees. Why do I want to emphasize that? This is because Jupiter is very strong here in the nakshatra of Rohini, which is a nakshatra of growth, and it will be quite active, and this means that if we have influences from Jupiter, they would manifest in general powerfully, results around the date when they are exact. And Mars is pretty strong in the sidereal Aries, and it's at the mid of the sign. So really its peak is, is over, so to speak, in terms of results. But it is nevertheless a very strong Mars here, and we can really look to a steam to the price action, to additional volatility in the upcoming weeks. So it won't be about boring stuff, I would say, but it could be that we will have some sideways movement, especially on BTC at times. So high volatility. And of course, the moon is very important. The moon is in the sidereal Sagittarius. It's the tropical Capricorn, but the sidereal Sagittarius, which will add a sort of optimism to it, but it's also a radical opinion in the markets. So I would say that people would be very highly opinionated these times, and the direction can be changed. For example, you do want to trade in one direction and then you change your mind and you do it the other way around. So this is quite possible with this influence of the moon in the Mula nakshatra. So here I would like to talk about the nakshatras a bit. So the moon is in the Sagittarius sign, like we said, and it is in the Mula nakshatra, as you see it here in the position where I would say it's about reconstructing, uprooting. Mula is about uprooting, but it's also a nakshatra of extremes, and we saw that especially with BTC price movement lately. The highest movements happened really on the Mula nakshatra, and it can be both ways. It depends what aspects are on the day and surrounding that day. And we do have also interesting, also another stormy weather, so to speak, from Ardra Nakshatra, which is in Gemini. And you see here, Sun in Ardra Nakshatra. We have also Mercury in Ardra, and even Venus is in the Ardra Nakshatra. So we said it's a balanced conjunction, but it's even more balanced because their energies converge. And Ardra is about the storm. So we can expect a storm on the markets. Usually it's quite volatile, and this is in line with the Moon Nakshatra, which is Mula. So it's another pointing towards volatility. It's good to trade with care and also to be ready for changing plans in the last minute, you know, like changing direction, adjusting the targets really, you know, in a high manner, in a really differentiated way. You might think at the beginning of the day, and then when you compare it to the end of the day. So please take into account this unstable energy in general. But also, I want to say that this is important because Mula is also about the roots. It's about a new foundation. In the end, it's the foundation nakshatra. So whatever price movement would happen would really give a solid foundation in the upcoming weeks. And in general, I don't want to, you know, encourage too much here because this is the reality, so to speak. But yeah, you can make money in any market. It is a bearish week, in my opinion, and I refer especially to crypto and BTC. But if we have to pick up at market level 2 days that are pretty optimistic, then I would pick up the 21st, so to speak, and let me see. I think I took notes of something because it's not all that ugly. Yes, even 23rd, the day of the full moon, it's quite positive at market level. So yes, there is this disruptive energy from the nakshatra itself, and we need to be careful about that, but it could be much worse. So there is some support from the global astro. Thank you so much for your attention. Now I would like to go for members into details on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and of course a bit about the blue chips. And I want to wish you a successful week ahead. See you.